By order of the Sea Police, I am ordering you to halt your oceanic illegal activities. Halt now, put your flippers on the ground, roll over. Hello everyone, it's Ellie Diecast. If there is a rave beat in the background there, that's because my neighbors are having a 16th birthday party for their son, and it's not so crazy over there right now. So I've got the garage door closed. I think everything is quiet enough for you guys, but I've got a little beat in the background going. Before we start our show today, I want to announce that we are almost, and probably by the time I put this up, we'll be at 800 subscribers. 800 subscribers. There's maybe 800 people in the world that care what I have to say. That's just so nice. So I just wanted to thank everybody. Obviously, we've done this a lot. I've done a lot of thanking lately because we just keep getting more and more subscribers, and the Facebook page has been growing all along, and we're selling stuff on the custom page. So you all have actually helped pay for this little hobby of mine, and I very much appreciate it. But mostly I really like the people that I've met, and it's just been a great run. We've been doing this just over a year, so we've really had a good run. So we will have our contest. I promised one at 800. I haven't given it too much thought, but in the next 2 or 3 videos I'll announce it, and you all can take part of it, and somebody will win something very nice. So thank you once again for 800 subscribers. This show is all about fixing stuff I screwed up in about the last 20 shows. And mostly it's just following up on some loose ends that I never got to follow up on. So we will start with, and I'm going to try and do this without cutting, but if I have to cut away, I will. This little guy, he was in a couple videos ago. I don't think he was in episode 168. That's where he was from. And he is a Peugeot 205 T16, and I said in the video that I did not believe there was any way that back could actually open up that way, that was just in the diecast car. Well, my friend Moods, within probably 5 minutes of posting that video, he corrected me, and he sent some very nice pictures that clearly show, yes, the whole back end of the car did open up, so you could put your baby elephant in it. So you can carry around a baby elephant in the back of the Peugeot. So, and there was something else I wanted to mention about that. Oh, I know what it was. This is the Matchbox version. I'll get a shot there at the bottom of it. This is the Matchbox version. There's a Hot Wheels version that I really did not even know about. It is a little bit hard to find, but if you really want a Hot Wheels version of this car, just jump on eBay, you'll find it. And it looks nearly the same, and it's got the, oh, that's a good question. Did it have the opening back? I don't even remember if it did have the opening back, to tell you the truth. Well, that would have been good to remember. But thank you very much to Mood for the pics, and it does actually have the crazy opening back. I think this was made out of carbon fiber in the real car. So there you go. Well, you learn something every day. Next up is the Piranha. The Piranha, which I do not have in front of me because I could not find it. My cataloging system leaves a lot to desire. But the Piranha, which there's a picture on the screen there you can look at, is a real car. We mentioned that from episode 170. But I said I would show the pic of it. So there is the picture of it. So you actually will believe it is a real car. It was a concept car. It was never made for production, but it was a concept car. Next up is the Opel Calibra. This one, which I clearly did not know much about in the episode it was in. I believe it was in episode 168 also. But I mentioned I would show that this one, where this one came from. It was kind of interesting. This is a Matchbox car, and it came in a 5-pack. It came in a 2-pack. And it came in the main lines, and they were all the same car. Something that Hot Wheels doesn't do a lot is they don't put the same car a lot of times when it's a mainline. They don't put it in other packs. Their cars tend to be very much either mainline or set models. Matchbox, not so clear. A lot of times they just kind of show up all over the place. So the Opel Calibra with the France 98 on it. That guy was in quite a few packs. So next up, we've got this little guy who was a mystery car. He still is in his package. Very hard to get a picture of him. This one, and I can see how this is going to go already. I have forgotten the name of it. That's wonderful. I didn't write it down because I was sure I would remember it. I think it's a Thunderbird, I think. Is this a Thunderbird or is that a Stalker? You know, I don't remember. Anyways, that was not the question. The question was, where did it come from? This one is from Unical. It's Union 76, and there was at least 2 cars in this series, if not more. There was a NASCAR type car along with it, but it was a mystery car in a long time ago, and I never got back around to revealing it. If you read the notes, it's all very clear in the notes. Everybody knew what it was, but I never did, and I swore I would follow up on that someday. I have kept my promise. Next is the Sea Police. We have made some fun of the Sea Police lately. This little, what is he? He's a little motorboat, speedboat, but it also goes by the name Sea Speeder, and of course he is the very confidently named Sea Police with no jurisdiction and the gigantic Doppler radar on the back of it there that would probably kill anybody anywhere near it. This little guy came in a package where it said the radar rotates, and I promised I would show that in the video, and I didn't. So hopefully I'll shove this guy over to the side. You will now see that clearly, yes, the radar does rotate, even though it's just stuck in there, and it would rotate anyways. I just thought it was funny that they claimed the articulation as like part of the playing with of the toy. So yes, the Sea Police. Okay, next we've got the Badlander. This guy I'm going to put over here to the side because he came in a kit, only in a kit. He was not part of the main lines. And the kit was the mini pop-up snake escape playset. And we had made fun of it because you should never name anything mini, pop-up, and snake all in the same title. But they did. I think that's why it went away very quickly. But I said I would show the picture of the playset, and there is the picture of the playset. The playset itself looks kind of fun, but yeah, not a real well-named one. So now we have fulfilled our promise on the Badlander. Okay, next. Now this one will get a bit confusing because back in episode 145 was all about which Hot Wheels had opening doors, and in that video, I had 3 Hot Wheels that I noted, and they were I think it was the Ford Sierra, the 380ZX, and the XR TI, or whatever that one was named that is now escaping my mind. I've got 2 of them sitting here in front of me, but not that one. But and I was sure that those were the only 3 with opening doors. Well, of course I was wrong. I usually am. So not mentioned were a couple, and I don't have copies of all of them, but not mentioned in that were the Mercedes-Benz C111, the Carabo, which those are both old Redline cars. By the way, both of those, the Mercedes-Benz C111 and the Carabo, had gull wing like doors that kind of opened up from the top or slid open from the side. But it's opening doors, so they count. And there was an older version of the 300ZX, which is really odd because there was 2 castings of the 300ZX, and both had opening doors. And there actually are 2 very different castings. I think one of the castings is a Corgi casting, and that's why there's 2 castings. And the older version of the 300ZX goes by the name the Custom Nissan ZX or something like that sometimes. But oh, and there's one more. There's the London Taxi, which also I'm pretty sure is a Corgi model that was bought by Mattel, and that's where that one came from. But it has opening doors, and ironically, the London Taxi hardly ever gets mentioned in that debate, I found out when I got online. So, but I do have a copy of the Carabo. This is a Matchbox version, and it does not have opening doors, but I wanted to jog your memory of what the Carabo looks like. The this particular one, get my notes here. This particular one's a real car, even though this is the Matchbox version, not the Hot Wheels version. The Hot Wheels version has the opening doors. I just don't have it, and it's a real car. It was a concept car, and the real car was in green and orange, and one of the Matchbox versions is in green and orange. And there was another remake of it, I think, by one of the Foose guys, either the father or the son, that remade it. It's a strange car because it is so low to the ground. It is incredibly low to the ground. It was never built as a production car, but it did exist. It did run, and it was extremely fast. By the way, the Matchbox version you're looking at here is a little bit easier to find than the Hot Wheels version. And the Matchbox version was made longer. It showed up between about super fast era through the 90s. So, yeah, it's kind of ironic that the